ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special video that I'm going to be doing. This video is a gift to one of my subscribers, and that is Sarah Hyde. Now, today is January 1st, 2016, and at this moment in time, I'm sick as a pig. You have no idea how badly I've been sick. I think maybe I have a stomach flu. For the last 4 days, I have been sick. And New Year's Eve and this day has not been fun. You don't know. But what made me feel a lot better, and what is incredibly special to me personally, is that if anyone has seen my channel for quite a while, you know the reason why I came on this channel. And for Sarah Hyde, excuse me, if my stomach starts going, that's my stomach being angry at me saying, I'm sick, I hate you. But for Sarah Hyde, if she's never known about why I'm here, she can just ask me in the comments. I don't want to really describe it right now about myself. But I came on for a reason, really more than just loving wrestling. But what happened today was special for me. I uploaded my video of Tamina the Samoan Queen. And she saw it and she commented on it. Which I think she saw it. She did comment on the video. And my Titus O'Neil video as well. And I commented on Titus O'Neil, but then she commented back really quickly. And that was the most sweetest thing she could do for me. Most beautiful woman I've ever known right now. That's the most sweetest thing someone could ever do. You're the most beautiful woman I know right now, Sarah. If you were single, I would ask you, want a date? I'm a little shy. Don't worry about that. I'm sorry. Not nice to flirt. Sorry, I'm still here to do a real professional-ish video. But essentially, she commented on the video. And for me personally, that's very special for me. I'm not joking. For me personally, that means a lot to me, particularly being sick on New Year's Eve and still being sick on New Year's Day. I'm not a drinker. I don't go out and party. I'm a very shyish type of person. But I wouldn't want to be sick, and I wouldn't want my best enemy to be sick New Year's Eve and day. So, seeing that someone wanted to comment, and actually comment more than once, is so special for me that I decided to do this for her. So for you, Sarah Hyde, this is a gift for you. This isn't just an ordinary Booking the Wrestler video, no. This is Booking the Fan. I don't think I'll ever do this again, but I'm doing this because I'm hoping I do this properly and you don't hate it and say it sucks. But I'm doing this for you. So here's the deal. It's hard to book someone when you don't really know their background, their ethnicity, their likes, their dislikes. Generally in wrestling, we see that with wrestlers. We know how their personalities are. We know how generally they've been booked. So I can really go by it. In this case, I don't really have that. But I'm going to have to go by assumption. So Sarah, if I get you wrong a bit, I hope you understand, because I'm going to have to go by what I already know from wrestling and the people I've already seen. Since I don't know what you look like, I'm going to base you as an average build woman. And I'm going to go by the build of Bayley and Sasha Banks. You'll be a hybrid of the two. Also, I'm going to use the movesets of Bayley and Sasha Banks as well. You'll be based in NXT and you're brought up to the main roster. So, and just in case you wonder, he must like average build. I don't really care what you look like. If you're super skinny or if you're heavy set, there's nothing wrong with you. You're beautiful. I'll date you. I have dated girls who are much heavier set than most guys would like, or girls who are average build or a little bit thinner, or voluptuous. I've been there. What really is important is what's in here. And what's here. Yeah, the frame's good, but it only lasts so long. Sorry, I went a little too far with that. I don't mean to be bothering you like that, but you get my point. What makes a person is their physical look, is their character. And this is how I'm going to book your character. What the WWE tends to make a big mistake on, right now, they used to do it great years ago, is to follow pop culture or something that's highly trendy. Right now, they have something really unique, and that is Becky Lynch. Becky is a cosplayer dressed as a steampunker. And if you don't know what a steampunker is, it is a type of style that is based in the 1880s to 1890s. And that style has the idea of what the future would have been if they kept going as they were. Unlike what's going on really now with jets, with ships. We had Star Trek or television like that. That's not there. They would use ships to be floating in air, like regular galleons or regular cutters or anything like that. They would have floating barges. They basically would still hold the same style. They would have vehicles that would be similar to the 1880s to 1890s, or if you want to do it more modern in the 20th century, the Model T cars. Things like that. Simple things like that. And she's dressed as a damn cosplayer, and they don't emphasize that she is the queen of cosplay or the queen of the steampunkers. They could do something dramatically different with Becky Lynch, but they don't. So in your case, I'm going to take an aspect of what's really popular and trendy right now and incorporate it into your character. Now, I could do the cosplay of steampunking, but I want something different for you, Sarah. So my feeling was to go by Japanese animation. WWE doesn't do that. The closest they have is Asuka, because they generally do superhero stuff. Look at Neville. He's booked as a superhero. He's not booked as a Japanese animated character. So for you, I would try and book you as a Japanese animated archetype. What is an archetype? Basically, it's a certain character in Japanese animation that is always prevalent in all the movies and cartoons they have. Now, the two that I'm considering for you is a tsundere and a yandere. A tsundere is a rough and tough person on the outside, but if you get to know them, they're very sweet and gentle. They want to be loved and cared about. They can be very rough, they can be very tough, they can be very violent, but in general, they're just very sweet, gentle, awkward people, men and women. The yandere is just kind of like your name, Sarah Hyde. She is sweet and loving at one point and then flips the script and becomes a killer. And that's what I think I'm going to focus on with you. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to book you as a yandere. And you're going to be dressed as what they would call a lolly, an incredibly cutesy, like a 5 to a 10-year-old kid clothes that would be like at a party. Like one of those dress-up parties. That's what a lolly is in Japan. Or Japan. Or Japan. Whatever you want to pronounce it. I am not feeling well. But essentially, you would be booked like a woman who would be dressed like a 9-year-old girl who's gone to like a dress-up party. Really cutesy, really sweet. You would have a sweet, cutesy attitude on camera when you go to your interviews. But the minute you get to the ring and you unbutton your dress, because you would have ring attire under it, because I thought of having you wear the dress, but I don't think it would work. I think you would need to take it off. So you would be sweet to the person there, sweet to her, but, well, you'd be sweet to the ref, but then you would hate and want to kill your opponent. So you'd be sweet to the ref, and then you would beat the crap out of the opponent, because a yandere is sweet to a guy named a senpai. That is the protagonist in a Japanese animated movie or cartoon. And she would be, or you would be fixated on him, but then you would destroy the girl that looks like she's gonna take him away from you. And every time you literally destroy the girl, pull off the dress, destroy her, and then put her in one of the best moves I think could fit you. And that would be the STF. You would literally bend her backwards to the point like you broke her freaking back. Now I could say the camel clutch or the accolade like currently what Rusev is using, but I don't think that's enough. I think you need to do it to the point where every time you use the FTF, you don't just destroy their knee. They completely go unconscious. Not just because you hold it too long, but because you're so strong, even with an average build, they just go unconscious within less than 10 seconds. They're done. And you let them go and they don't move. And you know what you do after that? Usually a yandere just kills that person and they love the ref. Well, love the person that that other person's trying to take away. In this case, you would pull that person to one of the turnbuckles, and then you would show the ref you did this for her. Well, not her, for him. You really see I'm not really feeling well. But you get my point. The ref would be the focus. And you could focus on Armstrong. I think that would be the best person because he has been shown on WWE more than a few times. This is how it would go at least at first for you. And the first person that you would ever go up against with a real serious feud, I would say should be Natalya. The third generation superstar that most men would love to have as their girlfriend because essentially she has a body to kill for. And you're worried that she's going to take away Armstrong. So you start destroying her. Out of the blue, you just go after her. And everyone keeps asking what's going on. You say nothing. You just smile and walk away skipping. That's all you do. Eventually, when he comes to you and he says, why are you doing this? Why do you keep destroying Natalya? Why do you focus on me? Because you say, I love you. And she's going to take you away from me. And no one takes my senpai away from me. Using the actual words from Japanese animated cartoons and animation. This is how I would book you. Eventually you would destroy Natalya in a steel cage. You would destroy her. And I would say that should go off in Hell in a Cell. If I'm booking it from 2016 until now, and you had several months going through everyone, I would say by September you would deal with Natalya. You have to go through everyone else to build yourself up. So this is how I would do it. After you destroy Natalya, you would eventually go up against Charlotte. I'm not going to talk about Becky. I'm not going to talk about Paige. You're going up against Charlotte because she does have the title right now. And she doesn't know what to make of you. Neither does her dad. Because you're going by Japanese culture of a yandere. Something completely foreign to Americans. You make it very clear that you're a yandere. You even say it when you go up against her dad. Because you get attracted to her dad. You let go of Armstrong, you get attracted to her dad. And you want her dad, but then you think that Charlotte's trying to take you away from him. So, well, him away from you, but you know what I get. So this would give a focus, something entirely different. I know this is kind of going overboard. And Sarah, if you don't like this, I understand. But right now the WWE doesn't get it. They don't see what current trends are going on right now. And I would book you with the most unique trend that is currently going on. Japanese animation is known around the world. People love it. People love Dragon Ball Z. They love Sailor Moon. Hell, I knew people when I was in my 20s who loved Pokemon to the point they used to get into fist fights over the cards. Not the cartoon, the cards. And they were teenagers at the time. And they would literally beat the crap out of someone if they smudged their cards. That's not a lie. But this is how I would book you going against, well, actually I didn't really say if you beat Charlotte. You did. And you would be Divas Champion by the end of December 2016 going into 2017. I'm sorry I kind of skipped that part. I am kind of sick. My stomach is really saying I hate you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. For anyone who saw this, if you didn't like the video, understand. This is directed to one subscriber who is a very sweet woman that I don't know if she's even going to like this video. But I did it for you because you were very sweet on commenting. And this is New Year's Day. Why not get a gift from someone that you gave a gift to? Even if it's not a very good one. I hope you like this video. Have a good day and have a good night. Peace!